Hi there, welcome to our third episode of the Battletech Animated Series fan commentary. I'm JP Arbiter.
I am Mrs. Arbiter.
And I'm Yin Jan Shi.
Hey, what are you doing here? Why are you in my house? It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I have to say this again. The computer animation is terrible by modern standards. Wasn't that bad. Hey, Mrs. Arbiter's new tattoo right there.
Well, close enough.
Where can I get the music without the sound effects and all the other stuff?
Good question.
This is also the episode of the Battletech animated series where a large amount of the footage from the intro sequence is used. Because two Saturn planets orbiting each other is so common.
Yeah.
That is a huge system.
Okay.
Stormtroopers? Really? Is that Stormtrooper training?
I just think that Nikolai Malthus and his star are hacking.
Hack and slash?
No, hacking. I call hacks.
So it seems.
I mean, seriously, look at all those. No way a single Thor could take on a Lance of Centurions. What the hell?
Well, if they're just standing there...
Wait for it. Oh, God, the repairs to the landing here are going to take forever. So, you were saying?
Well, if they're just going to stand there and take it. There's, like, no tactics by any pilots. It's kind of sad.
Those cockpits are positively luxurious.
Yeah, I thought they'd be tighter.
Actually, now that I look at it, there's still, like, all the cabling and stuff in the back, so it's not as wide open as we first thought.
It still looks a lot wider than the rest. Oh, poor Drac.
Relax, your grandbaby's going to be the coordinator. Surprisingly, the most consistent thing about anything Starling related.
Yes.
By the way, that Thug, Champion, and Crab, don't get used to them. Never make a reappearance. Honestly, if you ask me, that was one of the big mistakes in the animated series, was that they had those assets,
And they didn't
use them again. I understand couldn't use them in the CG section, but for crying out loud, what about the traditionally animated parts?
Yeah.
Would have given a little more variety, you know? If Galen Cox was operating a Champion. Oh, wait, we're not to that episode yet. Shh.
Hint, hint, hint.
I will now take the honor of conquering our next objective. A world commanded centuries ago by the founder of my bloodline. A planet called Rocket.
Everyone have pointy ears?
What about its cousin planet Remus?
We don't talk about the dark things that go on there.
And here, one of the most amusing sequences ever.
Proof that being far away from your trainers, bad move.
Seriously, I learned about this kind of crap when I was in grade school. Speed of light takes 8 minutes to get from for light from the sun to reach Earth.
For starters, I have a land. Not really, but it seems like it.
And there's his court-martial.
Yeah, no. Thank goodness this is only simulation.
It's nice to see the champion working how it's supposed to, running away.
That's why it's called a champion.
And now we get to land. Seriously,
The biggest-
physics?
I'm just glad that we have a new record sheet for that now.
Now, if only we can get a miniature for it. Because there's the Banshee and the Malaika. No, it can. You still prop up with its other arm and fire the autocannon.
This simulation is based on the clan's field maneuver. Hey, artifact. We did the track. We're fighting a new enemy.
It's not all
Another
about the
failure
Drax.
there. He should have said Free Worlders.
Yes.
Oh, hey, that's a Starling, Texas.
Prepare all Omnimex and elemental units. First place to the Mountain bloodline will be fine. Hey, Kylie, what do you know when your new CO is a Steiner blue blood? When he's a royal fan in the...
And that's the closest thing to a dirty word that this show comes to.
You would have said neck.
Maybe Rusty Mac, I would hope.
I request leave to take the dropship to Reba Station. How do you know the Drax won't be? That was their big plan. Why did he call first instead of just leaving? Can't forget their enemy. As Kerensky said,
Well, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
wouldn't you want us to work together?
Unless he's Roy Blake.
If Kerensky wanted the Inner Sphere united, why did he leave?
That's the better question to ask.
Oh no, I forgot.
Oh,
It's
my.
Black Friday.
Here comes the crowd. Not a very pleasant one.
This Walmart is property of Clan Jade Falcon.
So why does he have so many small lasers on his mech?
Why do they all have lasers and no ballistic? No
It's
ballistic.
secretly from the House of Hogarth. Here you go.
Very well. All units, initiate and imaging.
Ooh, Chloe. I really don't have one for this.
All right,
My forehead is
I'll
glowing.
do this one retroactively. Power Extreme!
By the power of Grayskull.
Oh, that's a good one. We got to write that down on our gags. You're saving up your good one for later on in the episode, aren't you?
So-
Huh?
So when did mechs get actually capsules?
Full head ejection systems?
That's a good question.
No, it wasn't the head. It was just a little capsule.
Break away the armor paneling around the head? I don't know, man.
Inaccuracies and assumptions on the part of the
I do love the
animators,
sound
I assume.
effects for the energy weapons in this. Question, shouldn't that have been done earlier?
That would have been wise.
It's the Jade Falcons, though. One of they ever been wise.
Hey! Except for until Melvina came, they were all actually rather smart.
For a clan.
Something is very wrong here, Captain.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Funny thing is, it wasn't Pydor 33.
Insert random floating head here.
Creepy.
Floating baby head like in Phineas and Ferb.
Apparently, nobody has good dropship pilots.
Nobody can apparently land very well.
No one has good painters for their mechs, too.
Yeah, where are the insignias? Where are the logos?
You destroyed my home planet!
I'm not bidding anything, pal. I'm hitting you with everything I've got.
An entire overlord to transport one elemental star.
Where those?
That's overkill.
Because you can't beat anything?
Elementals want a hug! Hug.
Oh, hi.
Apparently,
Hug.
they can
Jump.
hover.
Jump.
Hug.
That's
Yay! We hugged him. It's Zero. Of course it's quick. Alright, you get hugs now, too.
Hugs to everybody. Every little girl and boy.
No, bad touch! Bad touch! I'm gonna hug the thing inside the thing I'm hugging. It'll be meta hugs.
I will claw you to death.
How's your health plan? Apparently it's great!
That's gonna hurt in the morning. Howdy, cowboy.
Now do clans normally let their point commanders paint their, or accent their suits differently?
No idea.
No idea.
Oh, we gotta go.
And that is where the oversized cockpit argument comes into play, because that elemental was at a full stand.
Yeah, they should be like at least crouching. Crouching tiger, hidden
Yeah, they shouldn't
dragon.
even go for them there.
Something, anything.
2 Mad Cats, a Vulture, and 2 Thors. Yeah, you're boned.
Yeah, it does seem like the elementals kind of are shrinking and growing.
Ant-Man.
Or wasp. I would say wasp.
The incredible shrinking elemental.
Because we
Firepower
couldn't...
at grade school!
Avalanche!
Because we couldn't incorporate Kyle or Lau into this particular episode.
It's raining, it's pouring. Ow, it's rocks.
Ooh. Difficult terrain ahead, +2 movement modifier. Insert random farmhouse here.
Well, they obviously had an agromech, so they can fit battle mechs into their barn.
Yeah.
Yes, because blankets are perfectly edible.
Well,
No, warmth is
only
kind of
if you go to
good.
certain stores.
Or a goat.
Sorry.
Sakamoto is sporting a mega mullet.
Yes. And upcoming, the best vanishing act ever. Seriously.
No match.
Best vanishing act ever.
Aren't those infantry supposed to be elementals? I mean, they're sporting EI implants, so they're front-line troops.
Mech warriors.
Vanishing act.
Because closed
that-
containers don't deserve to be inspected.
Because that's come standard in all dropships. Yeah, really, really good cargo inspection.
It's Jade Falcon, what do you expect?
Yeah.
And he says, I did not become a smuggler by being a fool, in perfect earshot of the clanners.
Yeah. You're assuming they don't know what being a smuggler means?
No, they
They
don't.
might be clans, but
Or not
maybe clan,
stupid.
but not idiots.
Got my lasers back at full strength, but nothing in my autocannon or missile launcher.
Just load 0 in it, then your autocannon will be loaded.
All lasers. No, better than nothing, I guess.
We had our butts handed to us by the blue guns. What chance did we have against their mech? Alexander correctly can't have been up to this power.
Oh, can I have it? Can I have it? Seriously, I want it. It's a metal.
Shiny?
Shiny.
Hey, I worked in Hero's Duty for that medal. Oh. Ciro Ramirez is a racist. Bing!
All the clans gotta do to win is leave us alone with each other.
Well, that much is right.
Is it just me or is that dropship tiny?
Ant-Man.
Apparently size isn't everything.
Can someone please tell Captain Verstadt to figure out where he's from? Seriously, his accent has changed every episode.
The actor must have changed. Wait, I thought they couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Wait, they can. They attacked the gazebo. Oh, wait. It wasn't attacking back, was it?
I'll give you a fight.
Okay, what the hell kind of rifle is that? It made a 70-ton clan mech shudder.
And it looked like Megatron in his hands. Seriously.
That's a weird-looking Mad Cat.
No,
Don't
not
shoot
the
the
ostrich!
The ostriches? No!
So clearly a vulture can shoot the broadside of a barn.
Seriously. What the hell's going on with scaling? We have Ant-Man all over.
That gun, it's tiny.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes. Thundercats, go!
Fail, Jenny.
No? Perfectly timed.
Voltron?
Ooh, that's one we should do.
Don't get cocky, hero. Stay for me.
Boom.
No.
What was Arrow?
For all the Vulture. Worse. You know, for all the mechs in this show that use missiles, there weren't really a lot of missiles used.
Mm-hmm. Well, they even said they didn't have any missiles, any ammo left.
I'm just talking about throughout the whole course of the series.
Is it going to heat up that
Question?
much?
Even if he managed to find ammunition for his autocannon, which supposedly he didn't have any, how the heck did that Centurion overheat like that?
Yeah. How?
Destroyed heat sinks?
Flamers? The range might be right. I don't know.
Captain Hawkins is a dick to lasers.
Everybody, assembling parade formation. Everybody, slipping Royal Ridge.
Don't you see? I'm actually using strategy here.
This is the worst idea ever.
And he became Archon?
Well, it's easier when there are other people under you to do strategy.
And Zero's moment of glory before he becomes the biggest douchebag ever. That should be a Battlecore story. Someone writing about the real story of Ciro Ramirez and his family crying all the way to the bank as they collect royalties. Because it's like, turns out he was like killed on whatever planet they were on before this episode. It was Dustball. Yeah, Ciro was killed on Dustball.
Random empty mine here.
And then he was turned into a minor villain for the Somerset Striker series, and his parents cried. We'll give you royalties. They cried all the way to the bank.
So, exactly why would you need a mine shaft big enough for mechs?
Mining mechs.
Well, I guess so. Then you'd almost think you would run the risk of more of a cave-in. Oh, camouflage! Fail.
I got shot in the knee.
And I used to be a mech warrior, and then I took an archer to the knee. And that is episode 3. So, yeah, this is kind of the point, I think, where a lot of adult fans of Battletech kind of lost hope in the series. I know that I was 10 years old when this came out, so for me, I was like, this is the best thing ever!
Well, when you're 10, anything's the best thing ever.
Yeah, I know. So, it's just something that needs to be figured out. But it still has some charm for me, though. So, I don't know. Oh, no. Anyway, stay tuned, and we'll get to episode 4 next time.